championship. I think it's something that, as we say in vernacular, the ghetto SKD, something kind of different. But the fact of the matter is that the heavyweight title, and there's two great brothers, Vladimir and Vitaly, won the heavyweight championship. They didn't fight in America. They only fought in Europe and Germany. So the world championship wasn't the world championship. It was the German championship. And so now they have it back here with the Bermaine, WBC, Bermaine, Stiverne being the world's champion now. And it's great to be able to present it in the world capital of boxing, Las Vegas, and to be at the great MGM Grand, and to be in the great Grand Arena. So it's a delight for me. As you know, Kurt Kerkorian, I'm paying a tribute to him on this. I think he's 96 years old now, but he was one of the most astute businessmen that I've ever met. And he was a friend, a true friend. And we worked together collectively when bringing Tyson out of jail. I had made a deal with Kurt Kerkorian before he even hit the bricks. And so we worked very dedicatedly and committedly in bringing boxing to the forefront of the world and doing it in a grand manner. So the MGM Grand Lion was roaring. And so he made a lot of great appointments, and that's why I'm delighted that we have the president of entertainment sitting here beside me, who is a man that is a rare commodity in the business of boxing and entertainment. He keeps his word with honor and integrity, you know, which is a rare gem in these days and age. You know, I have to pay tribute and a salute to Richard Stiverne here, the president and CEO of the entertainment of this great edifice here, with 66,800 rooms, the second largest in the world. So it's really remarkable, you know what I mean, to be able to do this. But, you know, before I get into the program, which is going to be really great, I want to wish a happy birthday to my dear friend here, Bernard Hopkins. Happy birthday, right? Bernard has given me an idea. He has raised the age bar at 50, world champion, and George Foreman, at 46, I think, he knocked out Michael Moore. So when Bermaine, or Berman, I should say, knocks out the knockout artist, Deontay Wilder, then I'm going to call on Mike Tyson and see if I can bring him back and give him an opportunity to do what Foreman did. You know what I mean? It's just really there for, he can thank Bernard for that, but raising that bar to 50, because Tyson, I think, is 48. Now, he don't know nothing about this yet, but I'm telling everybody else just in case so you know. My theme as I started was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And that's what we're still living with as we stand here today to present to you this great card and this main event of a knockout artist and a guy of Deontay Wilder. My mother was born in Alabama. He's from Tuscaloosa. She was from Opelika, you know, and so he's a tremendous guy, 32 fights, 32 knockouts, perfect record. And, you know, and Berman, he's 26, I think, and 22 knockouts, one draw and one loss. So it's going to be really a heck of a fight, and we all going to see it, and we want all the public to know. We want it to be a contagion because it's giving boxing back to the people. That's what really counts in the promotion, the enthusiasm, the passion, you know, that takes place. That, you know, when is the next one is the key words when you have a great promotion and you have people involved. And that's what we're going to do here with the combination of Richard and Richard Stiverne and Showtime, a guy that's really a remarkable effort in making his way. Steve Espinosa, who's the head honcho of sports and boxing at Showtime. And he's done a tremendous job in being able to collectively put together things in the absence of one of their, you know, host executives that were really right there, and he got thrown into his lap. But whatever he did, he did it in remarkable fashion. So I want to say thanks to Steve Espinosa that we have the opportunity to see this fight on the great network of Showtime. You know, so it makes me feel good to be able to see the collective forces coming together. And naturally, with Golden Boy being a part and Oscar De La Hoya, it was just it's fabulous to bring it in. And he has the Deontay Wilder, And so that's good, so you can take sides, you can be biased in these type of co-promotion efforts. You can take your guy, you can take this guy, you don't have to be where, you know, it don't look like, you know, you're playing a game when your heart is beating and pumping for your guy, and yet you're standing there, you got to be like, you know, unambiguously saying what it is, you know, what a great fight. This is going to be a great fight. And as the champ said, don't blink. So you can't go to war, or you can't go nowhere to get no water, you know what I mean, or turn around or whatever, because it may be over. It's going to be super sensational. And I also want to pay, give thanks to a young man whom I'm just seeing to put a face to the name. That's Shane Emmerich. You know what I mean? He's just a great guy, a very astute guy, terrific contract negotiator, and it was just a pleasure to be able to do business with him. And he has integrity, which is another quality that's seemingly disappearing, but we're going to recoup it and bring it back too. So, thank you, Shane. You know what I mean? It's really good to work with you. And so it's really good when you see the guys that are old that are here in the passing tide of time as we're waiting on the champ to come down with his belt. He's looking for his belt. You know, I hope he can find Deontay. You know, we want to look for him. He'll be right there in front of him. So, I mean, look for the belt so he can maintain and hold on to it, you know. But it's great writers that's here, and I see Dan Raphael there, you know, who was just a great writer. We've come up many years from being together, so I want to be able to say, put it down like it is, man. Tell the world about it. Give them something that they have a contagion, they become addicted to it, and they have to be able to keep on repeating it, you know, it only in the Raphael style, you know. So it's going to be a great show, and we're going to get started on doing this thing here, but as the host would be for our commissioners like Bob Bennett, you know what I mean, and the host of this building should get an opportunity to welcome us first, and in that way, then that's when charity starts at home and spreads abroad. So I want to be able to introduce this young man I just spoke of. It was Richard Sturm, is the president and COO of the MGM Entertainment, is a man in the entertainment field that is really tremendous and outstanding. I want him to come up and welcome us home so that we can be more comfortable in our remarks and our comments and what we say. The president, Richard Sturm, dynamic individual.
Don, thank you very much.
Well, it's good to be back here in the Grand. I want to thank Don King. I want to thank Golden Boy. And happy birthday to one of the greatest fighters ever lived. I love this man. And I was sitting there thinking about Amir Ahman. Amir Ahman is a young version of Bernard Hopkins. People wonder how could Bernard fight so late in his career? It's because he knew how to fight. You got fighters out there just throwing punches like Nagasaki Roebucks. They ain't got the skills and technique that most fighters once had back in the day, like Larry Holmes and a few other guys. But we're talking about Amir Ahman. Amir Ahman came to me about almost 3 years ago. And I was on the road with radio DJ Tom Jones, making good money, traveling all over the world, jet setting and everything. But I took a look at this kid, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna get off this jet, and I'm gonna get down here in the gym, and I'm gonna see if I can make this kid and help him out. And the first thing he said was, I'm not going back to Albany, I'm gonna stay in Florida with you. So I took him, I took the guys that used to train him, Jamel, and the young heavyweight, we all lived together. I said, now, the only way we're gonna do this, we got to live together, we're gonna train every day. They didn't argue with me. He stayed right there. He trains every day. All he does is train. Even in the mall when he's walking, he shadow boxing. He watches boxing 24/7. He want to be one of the greatest ever lived. Now, I want to tell you this. He got the name Young Master from Joe Gans. Joe Gans is a black fighter out of Baltimore, Maryland in the late 1800s. And he fought up into the early 1900s. And one writer said that you couldn't hit Joe Gans with a handful of rice. So they called him the Old Master. And this kid got the name the Young Master. Now, in order to be the master, you know the definition of the word master. Can somebody read that for me?
Master, one who has control over another person, group of persons, or a thing. One qualified to teach apprentices and carry on the craft independently. That's the master.
That's the master. So this is what we got right here. We got a young man that has the skills of a Ray Robinson. We got a young man that has the defense and the skills of Joe Gans. He also has the skills of Henry Armstrong. Now, you put those three together, there's nothing that's left. And that's why they call him the master. He mastered all different styles of boxing. And you'll see that. A lot of people criticize me for some of the fights we put him in the last 3 or 4 fights. They say, well, you're going to overmatch him, and what you get is sensational knockouts. So you come Saturday night, you're looking at the future of boxing right here. This is going to be the future face of boxing. Boxing needs a superstar. Floyd, all those guys on their way out. They won't be around. So you got to have somebody to replace. They tried to do it with Adrian Bruner. He was looking for an opponent 2 fights ago. They called me. We took the fight. They turned it down. We tried to get Jesse Vargas. All these guys are 140 pounds, world champions, whatever. We don't care. We'll fight anybody at any time. Just make the match. That's all. And I say, he said, well, this guy's a softball. He doesn't care anything about softball. He fight any style. That's why he's the master. Just like this man here is the master. All right? Be right there Saturday. All right, on America.
Going America's way. I thought you needed that commentary so you'd be enlightened as to what was transpiring. One of the things that really makes the big difference is the people of yesterday, my theme being yesterday, today, and tomorrow, they practice all the time, whether they fought or didn't fight. Some of the fighters of the day, you have to tell them what network you're going to be on, and if they ain't on television, they lay off and they go out and carouse and have fun, you know what I mean? And then when the fight do come off, they ain't prepared to undertake the task that's before them. You know what I mean? I have to say for Bernard, he's one that trained every day because every day that was his trade, just as Picasso in painting, and as the great musician that plays on the piano, you know what I mean, that practice and practice and practice and practice and never stops practicing, getting better and better and better as they go down the line. But that's what it takes. Your trade is put on a show for the people, but at the same time using the best that God has given you in your skills and physical prowess. And that's what makes the difference of many fighters today from them of yesterday, like Larry Holmes and Bernard here that's sitting here. But Larry Holmes was inimitable, you know what I mean? That he had a piston-like jab, or like an air hammer that you see the guys in the street when they're knocking up concrete, you know what I mean? And so it's wonderful to see that type of activity. And when you undertake the task of doing that, that hard work pays off, you know what I mean? In the glory and in the acclaim and in the affluence. And so it gives you an opportunity to be a people's champion, and that's what we are seeking here at the MGM Grand, to start that development going on again. And we have a young heavyweight that's going to be fighting, you know, and people in the arena get a chance to see him as, what's his name, Stacey? What is his name? All right, talk to me. Trevor Bryant. You know what I mean? So you have to look at him and watch him, make sure that everything we do. You know, so we make out there. And so it's a thing here that we're trying to bring on the yesterday's nobody to be tomorrow's somebody. You know, so that's why it's so important for me. You know, he's another one of the staples. So we investing time, effort, and money in this man's aspiration dream. Follow your dreams. Tell us here.
How's everybody doing today? My name is Trevor, the Dream Bryant. I'm actually happy to be here. It's a great opportunity for me to be here as well. Fighting at the MGM, where lots of history has been fought here. Definitely the fight under this undercard of 2 great champions to be. I'm younger. I'm a young heavyweight coming up, following these guys right here. But definitely, I would definitely be the next one. It's KO Cartel. Stacey McKinley has been training me for the past 3 years. Jamel, Masai Edie, and my stablemate, and Mary Mon. We've been working hard. All we do is box. Like you said, when we in the mall, we getting fresh, we staying fly, we shadow boxing. This is what we do. We live this. So like I said, Saturday, you guys gonna definitely see a young heavyweight coming up. And like I said, it's KO Cartel.
In the spirit of Kurt Kokor, he always reached out to help those, you know, give him a lift, you know, the boost, and tell him to go on a dream. He was an Armenian, and he said, look what I've accomplished. He was a pilot, you know what I mean, in the World War II or something, and he'd come up here with, and he was a boxer too, you know what I mean? He was a boxer. He was out there really physically fighting, and then he developed into, I think you got Las Vegas now, Mr. Stern. I think, you know what I mean? Every one of them down the strip is almost yours, isn't it? Yes, you know, but always remember, Richard, Lord Acton says, power tends to corrupt. absolute power corrupts absolutely. So that's why I'm so glad that you handle things so even-handedly and, you know, with giving the chance to those who are unfortunate as well as those who are fortunate. Because somebody, when they have their country store, you know, and they used to break the script, you know what I mean, you always owe 40 barrels or 40 more the crops. You couldn't even call him a sharecropper, but it really was just working for the masters. This guy was here, but here. So it is just great, man, to see this type of development and you helping us to let them be seen on your stage, which is one of the most sensational stages in the world. You know what I mean? So it gives everybody an opportunity to see in the land of opportunity that there's still some good-hearted people there. There's some very, very wealthy but fair-minded too. So that's great. It's great, man. Oh, Trevor Bryant. God damn. The shades of Larry Holmes. Trevor Bryant. Okay, now we're moving on down the line. Let me see what we got. We got Hopkins into. Yeah, we got to get Hopkins back here because he got to introduce Ruiz. Okay, Happy Bird. All right, he transferred it over to Kasperi.
Only in America. Okay, everybody. The next fighter we like to call up to the fight is Jesus Ruiz. His record is 32-5-5 with 32 knockouts. He's from Nogales, Mexico. Has won his last 5 fights in a row. Jesus, come on up. And as his translators.
Hola, pues muy buena tarde a todos. Y pues primero que nada, antes de decir las primeras palabras, quiero darle las gracias a mi equipo, a Fran Espinosa por esta gran oportunidad y obviamente a toda la empresa que aceptaron la oportunidad esta para mí, ¿no? Bueno, pues quiero...
Yes, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for the opportunity, for Showtime, for Golden Boy, for the great opportunity to be here tonight, and promise not to let you down.
Bueno, y quiero platicarles que hay mucha gente que no me conoce, bueno, la mayoría de hecho no me conoce quién soy, pues tal vez no tengo muchos, en los medios no tengo mucha promoción, pero pues aquí vengo a demostrar quién soy, vengo a demostrar que no soy un bultito como dicen en México, tal vez aquí, no soy un rival que viene nomás, o como por la paga, como dicen todos, o viene nomás a venir a sacar la pelea, ¿no? Si están pensando eso, le digo que están equivocados. Yo vengo a ganar, yo vengo por ese campeonato que tiene Leo Santa Cruz, que yo me lo voy a llevar para México. A eso vengo yo vengo a ganar ese campeonato. Mentalmente estoy bien positivo con mi equipo que me ha ayudado y pues decirle a todos ustedes que esa noche va a ser mía.
Again, there's a lot of naysayers out there. There's a lot of people that don't know who I am, that don't know anything about me, and come Saturday, I'll show the world who I am, who Jesus Ruiz, Estrella Ruiz is. I'm here for the title. I'm not here to collect a paycheck. I'm not here to take a dive. I'm here to win the world title, and I promise that come Saturday, I'll give everything I have to win that world title and bring that title back to Mexico.
Ok, y pues decirle a Leo Santa Cruz que espero venga bien preparado porque esta va a ser una pelea entre dos grandes mexicanos y como todo, siempre damos buen espectáculo y yo les aseguro que de mi parte voy a dejar todo, voy a morir en la raya. ¿Por qué? Porque yo vengo por eso, por un sueño que he anhelado durante años y porque pues yo sé lo que es sufrir en México, yo sé lo que es el hambre y pues por eso mismo vengo por este campeonato y no me voy de aquí hasta llevármelo.
I'm expecting Leo Santa Cruz to come in great shape because this will be a great fight. It's going to be a toe-to-toe fight. I'm going to lay it on the line and, again, promise to bring that title back to Mexico.
Ok, muchas gracias y espero luego van a ver el próximo campeón mexicano. Gracias.
Thank you very much, and here you have the next world champion from Mexico.
I would like to introduce the next fighter, Leo Santa Cruz. He's undefeated. His record is 28-0-1 with 16 knockouts. He's from Los Angeles, California, the WBC Super Bantamweight World Champion, making his 4th title defense. What a great guy, great individual, great person, and unbelievable fighter. Leo Santa Cruz.
Bueno, voy
Muy buenas tardes a todos. Good afternoon to everyone. I just want to first thank Golden Boy. I want to thank my manager Al Heyman for getting me to this place. I want to thank Showtime. I want to thank the MGM and Don King Promotions and all the Heyman team. And I want to thank my team too, my dad, my brothers, my cousin, my strength and conditioning coach Daniel Garcia for getting me ready for this fight. And le quiero dar las gracias a Golden Boy, a mi manager, el MGM, a Showtime, a Frank Espinosa y a toda la gente que hace esto posible, a todos los fans también. Nomás quiero que vengo bien preparado, me he preparado como me preparo en todas las peleas. I'm 100% ready. I train I've been getting ready for all my fights. I train really hard, and like Jesus Ruiz says, he's not an easy fighter. I know he's a tough fighter. That's why I train really hard in the gym. And a lot of people have tried to take that belt away from me, and none of them have done it. And for this fight, it's not gonna be the obsession. I know he wants. He's hungry for that title, and I'm not gonna let that happen. I come 100% ready to give the fans a great show, and that's what I like. I like for the opponents to come ready so that makes it for a better fight, and people could see that these fights are not easy, and that we leave it on in the ring, and it makes it for a better fight. We're gonna leave it on in the ring. We're gonna make a war, and hopefully it is a fight of the night. I know it's hard to steal the show because the heavyweights, they're gonna make a great fight, but that's what we train for. So we could steal the show, and hopefully Saturday night all the fans go home happy and you can have a great night of fights. Thank you.
Now we're getting ready for the main event. Deontay Wilder. Everybody watched him fight. Unbelievable heavyweight. But before I bring him up, I want to bring out and introduce his trainer and manager, JD's. JD's, come up for a couple minutes.
On behalf of Al Heyman, Shelley Finkel, Mark Breland, Russ Amber, Cuz Hill, we want to thank the MGM. We want to thank Don King, Golden Boy, Showtime. Steven's done a tremendous job. And this is going to be a tremendous fight. In Alabama, a lot of people don't think a lot about boxing, but if you do know boxing, you know that Joe Louis was born in Alabama. Evander Holyfield was born in Alabama. Ernie Shavers was born in Alabama. The difference is those guys left at an early age to get their careers going. Deontay Wilder stayed. So Deontay's looking to bring Alabama to the party come Saturday night. We know that Stiverne is a great champion. We know that he's at his peak. We know that he's at his best. And that's the way it ought to be. It's a great fight between two great heavyweights. Thank you very much.
Deontay Wilder. 100% knockout ratio. 32 fights, 32 knockouts. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Fighting to be the first American heavyweight champion since Shannon Briggs did it in 2006. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome to the podium Deontay Wilder.
Praise God, praise God. Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, this time, this opportunity, Lord, that you allowed us to be here today, Lord. For you are awesome, you're great, and without you, Lord, we would be nothing. For sharing your grace and mercy, Lord. Said you died for our sins, Lord. You spilled so much blood on the Calvary cross. But come Saturday night, Lord, I'm going to make sure my opponent shred as much blood as you have, Lord. In your name I pray, amen. How y'all doing today? Oh my goodness. How y'all doing, man? This come on now. How y'all guys doing, man? Y'all should be excited, electrifying. You know, this is the most excited, entertaining heavyweight bout in years. And this is just the beginning. We are leading the way with the awakening of the heavyweight division. And there's no other place than have it at the MGM Grand. I just like to thank Golden Boy, Showtime, Don King's promotion, Al Heyman, Shelly Fingers, and I like Shelly Fingers. You know, that's my man. We talk every day, so just like to thank all those guys, man. Just thank you for this facility, man. It's been wonderful. I can't ask for a better place to be at than have a heavyweight title fight than here at the MGM Grand, where we're all, boxing is the #1 spot to have boxing. It's beautiful. I've been ready for this. I've been waiting for this for so long. The training, the heartaches, the pain, the suffering, the sacrifice that I had to, stay away from my kids, man. It's been a long journey for me. Many people wrote me off early way back in my amateur career. Many people wrote me off. Many people said I shouldn't supposed to be here. And they still write me off to this day, which I appreciate them. I like that. Because when they write me off, I still exceed past. I still go to another level. I still push forward. When so many blockages that came in through my life, people don't know my story. They don't know my journey. They don't know my path. What it took me to get here. Nothing has ever been given to me. But I appreciate that. I appreciate every little thing that I have. And I had to go throughout my life. That's what makes me who I am now. As a man, a hard-working man, who I know that anything that I have to gain in life, I have to work hard to get it. And now I know I had to work hard to get this belt, and I'm ready for that test. I'm ready for this time. This is my time. I don't think my opponent understands purpose. I don't think he understands God appointed time. I don't think he understands the love I have for my kids that I have to provide. But this is my time. This is my place. This is my journey. And the only one to distract me from my time is myself. I can't wait. Y'all in for a treat, man. Y'all in for a treat. I ain't never been so ready to whoop a man in a long time. Never been so ready, man. It's been a lot of talking. I know it's been a lot of talking. It's been a lot of pictures being made, a lot of social media stuff, entertainment stuff. But doing so through all that, it's been real. There's no been playing. I don't play games. I can't play boxing. It don't get no realer than this. We can't play this. We risk our lives each and every time in that ring, and y'all guys, if y'all only knew how ready I am. If y'all only knew how much pain I'm about to put on this boy. Y'all been waiting for an American champion. Oh, this is for me right here. This is for me. Of course I had to promote it all by myself. Of course I ain't scared to talk. Because I'm going to bag it up. I ain't scared to express myself. Because I'm going to bag it up. I ain't scared to walk high with my hair and my chest hold high, stuck out as well too. Because I'm ready. I'm ready for any test. And anybody say this is a test, please stick by that. Please stick by that, folks. So when I do the unexpected, I don't want y'all to degrade this man. I don't want y'all to call him another bum or make excuses for my victory. I don't want you to do that. Stick by your word. If this is a test for me, let it be the test for me. And watch me pass my test. Watch me do it. I promise you, I guarantee you I will do it. I can't wait. Y'all in for a treat. I swear, y'all tell you, y'all in for a treat. You in for a treat. Man, come on with it. In for a treat. Man, I'm gonna leave it. Man, I'm so excited. I don't emotionalize myself. Sometimes I have words, but I'm so excited, man. We done kept it long enough. It's a little nippy up in here. I'm trying to get on out of here, man. But I can't wait, guys. I'm excited. I'm super excited, man. And it's about that time. It's about that time, huh? Where my bomb squad people's at? Where my bomb squad people at? Where my bomb squad people at? WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Hey, Hey, je vais te mourir. See from me. I hope you're ready, baby, because I'm ready. I hope you're ready. You ready? I know your trainers, your managers, everybody been speaking for you, which is okay, but the only problem with that is they can't fight for you. They only can make it worse for you. And they have made it worse for you. You don't understand what type of man you about to get in the ring with. You don't understand what type of... You don't understand what you done got yourself into. You only been champ for a short period of time and you walk around like you've been champ for a long time. But all this about to end, you only been a tourist to that belt. So feel coming home with me. I promise you. Your whole team about to, y'all might well find a new job because I'm about to delete all y'all jobs. I'm about to delete all, you better find the next one. Y'all think I've been playing, man, for so long. You think that taunting and the things I've been doing, you think I've been playing, but y'all don't know. You just don't know. But I like how y'all stay by your boy, stay by. I like how Don been talking, Camille been talking. But he hasn't been talking. Is it because of the nerves? Are y'all afraid? You should be. Y'all think y'all got the remedy for me. Y'all think everything y'all been saying preparing for me. I laugh at that shit, boy, I tell you. Y'all better be ready. There's been a lot of stories going on, a lot of lies and stuff been going. I'm about to end it, but I'm gonna get it out. There's been a lot of lies going on around here. Seeing videos and me getting hurt and being, come on with it. Me getting hurt and all that junk. I done heard some shit too. I'm gonna tell my Don, I done heard that if any kind of chance of them winning, if it's any kind of chance of them winning, I heard they plan on getting rid of you, Don. I gotta let them know. If a man gonna lose his job, he need to know up front. This is what I heard. They said since they train in the Mayweather gym, they're gonna get Mayweather signed in. They gonna need them. That's what I heard. But guess what, Don? He said he brought you to the top. But what you gonna do when he gets stopped? Cause I'm about to put this Haitian on permanent vacation. And the new Bomb Squad! Yeah. You know, this is really great. This is really great. I have to tell you, you know, it's a remembrance of Ali and George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle, and this will be the reverse of that. George Foreman did not want to fight Muhammad Ali. George Foreman said he was old, he didn't want to hurt him. He said if he won, he would be hurting the hero. He said if he beat an old man, they're going to be looking down on him, and he was too great a champion for that to happen. And so George said, I don't want to fight him. So, and he said, besides that, he talks too much. All right, so I said, this is your opportunity then to shut his mouth. You know what I mean? I said, let's take him and do that. So, okay, then we went in and we got to fight. Now, the reverse of that, this is so many similarities. You know, I have to tell you, what he said was so evident that when all of the press and all of the people that are calling me to ask about Deontay Wilder, and I said, he's a great fighter. I said, not only that, he's a great talker. I said, and so they want you to say, but he ain't never fought nobody. But to anybody that's everybody that knocks out 32 people, you know what I mean? You got to say this man is not. If he's knocking out the milkman, you got to be able to do it. So you cannot say that when he gets knocked out, that he would that Bermaine had a bomb. Just like he said, the reverse of what he said, but it's self-evident. I want you to give him his just due because I think he's great.
And when a guy is great, when the other guy beat him, then that means he's greater. That's what Bernard and everybody else have done. But if you bring a man in and you start minimizing his talent, his skills, and saying he ain't this, he ain't that, you know what I mean? Then when you win, well, he didn't beat nobody, you know, he was all this blunderbuss and all that, you know? So I don't want you to do that. This man, he identified himself, and he did it in a respectable manner. It may be contemptible to the fighter that's going to be the opponent to him, but that's what makes the fight a big fight, an irresistible force against an immovable object, and something has got to give. And give it will. Because what he has said, I wanted to see his credibility, his stature, and his esteem be recognized and appreciated. You know what I mean? He is a formidable foe. He's a knockout artist. All right? Now the man I'm about to get you is like, it's remarkable. He has did the suffering. He went through the struggle. He followed his dreams. And everyone and anyone that has come before him has been demised. He's the only man that had to fight 3 or 4 mandatories, you know, for the same title that he was supposed to get a long time ago. And had to fight Ray Austin, and it was for the mandatory challenger to fight Klitschko the next fight. Then Klitschko got some type of reprieve from my incomparable friend, Jose Suleiman, whom we're going to pay tribute to for farewell in this fight. And so he got an opportunity to get another stay. And so what did he have to do? Declare another mandatory for Bermaine. He had to go out and fight Orioli. So he beats him and supposed to beat the champ, get another one. And so now he was going to be declared the champion, as he should be, when Vitali retired, not fight for the vacant title. He should have been declared the champion, as it would have been. Now he had to go back and fight Orioli again, you know what I mean? And all this time it stalled him in his career. This is going to be a fight. This is something that's going to be what everyone's going to see, giving boxing back to the people, and you're going to see the recognition of this young man when he rises to the occasion, because as you know, Deontay is young. He's young, handsome, and debonair. You know what I mean? He will get another opportunity because even the great one who float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. You know what I mean? He lost the fight. And it got him restored to get him where he could be able to deal with what is real to come back and do it. So I think that's what will be happening on Saturday night. When Bermaine goes into that ring, you know what I mean, it's going to be Bermaine time. We understand what he's done, not just applaud the way that Deontay expresses himself so articulately, you know what I mean, and explain to everyone and anyone that will listen. Here it is, the great second coming, you know what I mean? And that you got to be able to pay tribute to have this young man from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to be able to express himself in such a commanding way. You know, now, so don't feel bad when you lose, Deontay. It's about this here. You're young, follow your dreams, get back up, dust yourself off, and get back into the game. I admire your courage, your tenacity, your steadfastness. I look at the valor in you, your commitment, and strong and handsome black man, you know, standing tall. It makes me feel good all over. So now, so I don't want you to be diminished, and I want your heart to be broken. I know you're going to be satisfied because you think it's your time, but you're going to have a pause for refreshments. So I'm going to bring you the man that is going to be the refresher. And he's going to be the man that's going to stand up there, because we're going to go out there and take boxing all around the world, and we will get him again on the return match somewhere down the line. You know? And so it's going to be great to have to thank Al Haymon myself, because it couldn't have been made without Al Haymon. Everybody else was playing games back and forth around in circles. But Al Haymon is another guy I can truthfully say in my dealings with him, his word is his bond. He says what he means what he says, and he keeps his word the same as I do. So now I'm telling you, to all of you, to let the word go forth to friend and foe alike on this day, January 17th, Martin Luther King's birthday, Ali's birthday, all of these have been coming in, and now this Haitian that's coming in from Haiti is the 5th anniversary of the horrific storm that everybody's looking forward to seeing this young man win to help the people of Haiti, to be able to demonstrate the compassion, you know, the commiseration with all the people that are downhearted and those who are poor, underprivileged, and denied. That's what both of these guys will bring to the table, of bringing a new inspiration, a new glow to the heavyweight division. But right now, what time is it? It is Bermaine's Stiverne. And he said he don't talk as much, but he says, beware, don't blink. Because if you blink, you know, you snooze, you lose. You know what I mean? So we want you to get ready so you can identify and all become apostles of the great sport of boxing and go back and say, what is the next one? Boy, did you see that terrific fight with Deontay and Bermaine? Wow, that's something? That's what I want to do. I want to hear it all, you know, and make everybody happy. So let me bring up the heavyweight champion of the world. The heavyweight champion of the world. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough.
I'd like to talk, thank a couple people. First of all, my manager, Camille, my trainer down the house, Victor, Jai, my brother John, Sandman, you know, everybody. Golden Boy promotion. Happy birthday to Bernard. And the fans, of course. And I'd like to thank my promoter, who I'm staying with. Now you heard it from whoever it was supposed to come out from, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, it's been a great camp. It's been a terrific camp. You know, I enjoyed myself. We've been ready maybe for about a month now. We was waiting on somebody to sign the contract. You know, I don't have 5 or 6 managers. I only have one. Of course it was a problem, you know. And speaking on vacation, you talk about vacation. Didn't you go on vacation for domestic? You heard me. Talking, because that's my time. You had your time. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be a real fight. It's gonna be a fight like you've never seen before. I ain't a cab driver. I ain't no one-hit wonder. This is the real deal. This is the real deal. This belt here ain't going nowhere. This belt, this green belt is staying right here in this green hotel right here. This ain't going nowhere, baby. What else can I say? I want to thank everybody. I mean, thank you for the support. You guys won't be disappointed. You guys won't be disappointed. Because I heard you said, I ain't never seen nobody like you. I've seen plenty. Plenty. I've seen people that talk more than you. See, but one thing with me, I don't worry how I go in the ring. I worry about how I get out the ring. And you know who said that to me once? Your cut man, Russ Amber, about 12 years ago. I know he's somewhere here. What's up, Russ? There you go.
What's down, Bermaine? What's down?
You know what? About the round, there's something about Deontay. I'm gonna keep your record clean. because you ain't gonna pass 4 rounds. You are not going more than 4 rounds. You can't even look at me straight with a straight face. You see me with that fake ass and that ridiculous suit you got on. I don't make any sense. And that fake ass watch you got. It is a real fight. And this title is still right here in my hometown, baby. And you gonna hear still, baby, still. Cause you know what? I'm gonna tell you what, I'm trying to catch a case. Boy, you gonna get hurt. You gonna get hurt. Don't want me to. Don't want me to. That one thing you did is to have me take you serious. And I took you serious. I took you serious. You better shut the hell up. I'm the champ. Shut up. I'm talking. You had the time to talk. You had the time to talk. You gonna whoop. You ain't gonna whoop shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a real fight. This is for the fans. You know what I'm saying? And people are showed up Saturday night. It's gonna be a short night. You know what I'm saying? I thank everybody for showing up. You guys won't be disappointed. This is going to be a terrific fight. This is going to be the end. After this fight, you will never, ever, ever going to hear about Deontay Wilder.
This is what I'm talking about. This is something that you got to understand that Deontay made him talk. He's already been walking the walk, but now he can talk. You know what I mean? So it's going to have the whole combination. Walk the walk and talk the talk. I mean, I'm telling you, this is a fight. And what you say, what adversaries, it goes with all things Shakespeare says, sweet are the uses of adversity, which ugly and venomous like the toad, yet wears a precious jewel in his head. This is adversity, baby. You know what I mean? And we got the jewel of adversity right here at the MGM Grand. Oh, man. Go ahead. I want you to smile. I know you're 96, but you got to hear about this here. And look at this here. Open up an eye. That will be yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Because it's going to be a great fight in your building that you created and made happen. So it's going to be fabulous, you know what I mean? And I want to thank Jose Sullivan, because Jose Sullivan gave the word to Oscar De La Hoya that he would help this guy to get there because he had never fought a contender. All this is the stories that I'm going to hear with the press, and they're going to go through their critical analysis. He ain't never fought nobody. He ain't did this here, but he knocked out 40 or 32 people. So they got to understand, and he made his statement today of credible stature and esteem. You know what I mean? And so you cannot go back and say what happened, oh, he didn't do nothing, don't forget him. No, that card is gone. So don't bring that one in. You got a formidable man that is a challenger to the great new Tyson-like heavyweight that goes in there would be joining the club of Larry Holmes and Holyfield and Norton and everybody else that came up along that got that green belt. He's joining that class with this young man here, giving him an opportunity. Boy, but he don't like him. You know what I mean? And so I'm telling you, we're in store for a real comeback that's going to be super sensational. And I am very, very proud, honored, and privileged to be one of the promoters that's making it happen. But it couldn't have been done with our team. There is no I in team. It's a T-E-A-M. And so many people played many parts and participated in making this happen. I'm excited. Boy, that was a worth a ticket right there, Richard. Just to see that show that came over. You know, you hear that, and especially when it's in the city. They ain't putting on for no crowd to try to evoke and announce excitement. They ready to call it a day. You know what I mean? Almost some close had to get around there. I don't want to lose it on the stage. I want it in the ring. You know what I mean? So it's right there. Let me bring up this manager. Come on, Camille. Say a few words. The man is tuning in. But boy, this Bermaine talk, it was wonderful. You know what I mean?
Right. We begging out for real. We serving your country at home. Man. James gonna talk to you, James gonna talk to you. I got you, James. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is what I want to say. This way boxing is about. We're bad about the preachers. We're bad about the preachers. Cut that out.